So this is kind of an easy one, but we're just backing out of one of these slips here. Now, before I leave, I do want to check conditions. You know, it's not much to check because the wind is almost perfect right now. There's almost no wind. But I do want to make sure there's no one pulling into the marina. There's no one pulling out of the other slips. It's fall, so probably wouldn't be. But anyway, I'm going to wheel straight and reverse gear. Now, when I pull out, I don't want to just keep it in gear necessarily. I'm actually going to go back to neutral to slow the boat down just a little bit. And then if I need some more momentum, back to reverse gear and then back to neutral. I typically don't keep it in gear the entire time because the boat picks up a lot of speed. Now I'm going to wheel all the way to my left or port side in reverse. And that's going to start the boat pivoting back to my stern port side. Now back to neutral. I'm going to wheel all the way to my starboard right side and forward gear. And then I'm actually going to go back to neutral. And you're going to see the boat's going to still pivot. Instead of going forward, it just keeps pivoting. And then I'll go back to gear another time. Then I can straighten my wheel out and depart out of the fairway. But I actually gave the boat a second there to pivot as I was turning to leave the marina. As I'm coming out here, you know, I don't want you to hit the throttle. I just want you to stay in forward gear, no throttle. We are in a marina. Only go as fast as you're willing to hit anything as you're coming out of the fairway. And of course, as you start to get near the end, you're going to want to probably put it back into neutral to slow the boat down. Check for traffic coming from the north or the south. If there's none, forward gear and continue to exit the marina. Now, once you're out here, a lot of folks want to just turn to the south and head down into the bridge, but you know, there could be traffic coming under the bridge, which then you might bump into. So I always like to get out towards the middle, put it back in neutral, check for traffic. If there isn't any, I can then turn to my port side and head under the bridge and put the bimini top down before I get out there. Or if there is traffic, I'll very often tell folks, just turn to the north and just kind of merge into the traffic so you can kind of get right into traffic just like you're getting on the highway. And then when you see a break in the traffic coming from the north to go into the bridge, just do a quick U-turn hard towards your left or port side to head under the bridge and put the bimini top down before you go into the bridge. That's an easy way to exit the marina without much conflict with the traffic. But don't forget, we have to put this bimini top down. You see up on the bridge, it says lower bimini, danger, low bridge, put your top down. That's this top. Not hard to do. I want to put that down in advance. Don't test it. Plenty of time. Moving nice and slow. You have to remember to put this thing down. Couldn't be any easier. Simply push of a button. There we go. I have more than enough space to make it under that bridge.